India is located in Southeast Asia and makes up 2.4% of the world's land. Population as of the year 2014 is 1.25 billion with an annual growth rate of 1.25%. The birth rate in India is 19.9 per 1,000 of the population. The country's main natural resources include coal, iron ore, titanium ore, natural gas, diamonds, petroleum, and limestone. Their agricultural sector is based on the production of rice, wheat, cotton, jute, tea, and sugarcane, while they also have cattle, water buffalo, sheep, goats, poultry, and fish. India is currently facing environmental issues due to misuse of the country's forest. The land suffers from desertification, contamination, and soil depletion, restricting access to forest produce. India is also experiencing a drought restricting water access, as well as facing pollution that is one of the world's worst, with 2,700 million liters of sewage discharged daily.
The percentage of the population living below the specified poverty line of $1.50 a day in India is 21.9%. India bears the load of roughly 17.5% of the global population, 1/5 of the world's share of all diseases, 1/4 of maternal conditions, and 1/5 of nutritional disorders. The child mortality rate in 2015 was 48 per 1,000 live births. The life expectancy in India is 66.7 years. India severely lacks a basic and strong infrastructural foundation to assist the population in healthcare, education, and ensuring the provision of sanitary water and healthy living conditions. India's poor infrastructure is a major roadblock to economic growth. Power grids and security is a significantly lagging infrastructure. The infrastructure deficit is costing up to 5% of the GDP, and an improvement will boost export competition. While India has climbed to the second position in attracting foreign direct investment, many potential investors are shying away, deterred by the poor conditions of Indian roads, traffic congestion, flight delays, and chronic shortages of power and water.
Almost 2 decades of basic education programs have expanded access to schools in India. Expected number of years of schooling that a child of school entrance age can expect to receive if prevailing patterns of age-specific enrollment rates persist through the child's life is 11.7%. Adult literacy rate, which is a percentage of the population ages 15 and older who can, with understanding, both read and write a short, simple statement on their everyday life, is 62.8%. Mean years of schooling on the average number of years of education received by people ages of 25 and older converted from education attainment levels using official durations of each level is 5.4%. Combined gross enrollment in education for both sexes is 70%.
Public health expenditure is 5.994% of GDP as of 2016, and the average life expectancy for both men and women is 69 years. Contaminated water and food increases the chances of waterborne or foodborne diseases, and India's pollution is also a concern because it contributes to airborne diseases. Some diseases that are common in India are diarrhea, malaria, hepatitis, AIDS, HIV, and typhoid. This emphasizes the need to improve the health infrastructure in India from only 6% of GDP. Furthermore, maternal health is severely affected by severe environmental and living conditions, and there isn't sufficient healthcare systems in place for children and women. Funding is understandably a challenge for the country in the wake of a recession, but there are other routes as well. There is rampant corruption and bureaucracy, which delays projects and escalates costs for those that are looking to move ahead.